What's up YouTube, Capital G here. Got a bunch of important information that I want to share with you guys, and this is in regards to some product that's going to be released over the summer months. We now know some official dates of stuff like Pendulum Evolution, and much more important, guys, we know the exact date that Link Summoning is going to be introduced in the TCG, and that is freaking huge because obviously when we get the new starter deck 2017, it's not just that we're going to be getting a new mechanic, that we're going to be getting a new type of monster, but obviously just like the OCG, guys, we're gonna be getting basically an entirely new Yu-Gi-Oh! We're gonna be getting a bunch of rules, we're gonna be getting a new monster zone, we're gonna be getting like pendulum zones, are gonna kind of be relocated. Like, so much of the game is going to change, and I thought that this wasn't going to be coming until like August, but this is coming a lot quicker than I actually expected. So anyways, Pendulum Evolution, which we all know was a $10 structure deck, and then Konami decided to turn it into a booster pack for some reason. It's being described here as a booster special pack that's going to be released on June 23rd, which is like a few days after my birthday. And I believe that this is going to be something similar to like the Hidden Arsenal set. It says right here that it's going to be a 60 card set with a mix of ultra and super rares. The exact distribution is unknown, so it's going to be smaller than our traditional sets like you know, Raging Tempest and Maximum Crisis and stuff like that. It's not going to be the full size 100 card booster set, but it is going to be probably like a smaller Hidden Arsenal or Secret Forces type deal, maybe even like a gold series. But the more important information, what everybody really is going to be talking about probably over the next 48 hours is July 21st. Obviously that's when the new starter deck is going to be released, and says right here we're going to be getting the new mechanic Link. Says we're going to be getting 3 new Link monsters, which if I just had to take a wild guess, I'd probably say are going to be Deco Talker, Link Spider, and I believe the last one's name is like Honeybot Spider or Honeybot B or something like that. Honey Queen B or Honey Queen Bot or something like that. It's a B card. It's like a girl. She's pretty good from what I've actually seen, but I would expect Konami not to change any of the cards in the new starter deck. I think they'll take everything from the actual OCG starter deck. Now, we don't know what this is going to be called. I always like the name Dawn of the Xyz. If any of you guys remember the Zexal starter deck when that came out, to be honest, that starter deck was actually trash. Like, it was, everything in that starter deck was so bad except Utopia. Like, if you really go back and open one of those Dawn of the Xyz starter decks, it was everything in there was like so bad. But I always like the name. I wonder what they're gonna call this. Maybe they'll call it Link to the Past or something, get sued by Nintendo. But anyways, I actually thought about this, guys. I looked at this date of July 21st, and one of the first things that popped into my mind was this is dangerously close to the North American and European WCQs, and I actually went back and looked at it, guys. So the European WCQ last year was July 18th. That's 3 days ahead of this, and you know, I looked at the calendar for this year. And okay, I don't know why it went to there we go. July 21st is a Friday, and that's about the 4th week. So maybe they'll make North American WCQ like July 8th, and then they'll make the European one maybe July 15th, and they'll get this out. Basically they'll try and release this starter deck and implement all the new rules after that. But I mean, I think that it would honestly be kind of crazy if they dropped this and then they made like the 2 WCQs, and I guess maybe like the South American one, if they made them after the release of this. Like, that would be so fucking insane, because it would be like resetting the game, and no one would kind of know how to actually play, because I mean, no one is like a master post Link Summoning. Like, no one really knows what's good and what's not good, or you know, decks that don't require the extra deck like Barrier Statues and Yosenjus and Necrons. Are those like the tier 0 gods? Are those the tier 1 gods? Or you know, are decks like Zodiac still very playable because they have like the Millis Radiant and stuff like that? So you guys let me know what you think of this, and do you think that there is any possibility that the WCQs might be played post this being released? Because I'm just looking at it and it seems like it is really close. Like, it looks like maybe a few days after our WCQs wrap up, like this product's going to come out, or maybe Konami does something crazy. Maybe they delay the WCQs like a couple of weeks and they let us play under the new rules, which I think is crazy. Maybe that's the ban list. Who knows? Everything always comes back to the ban list discussion. I'm not going to talk about wanting a ban list in this video. Anyways, you guys let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching. As always, subscribe if you have not already.